Hi, Assalamualaikum and selamat sejahtera. So first I want to introduce myself. My name is Nur Syafiqah binti S. Rosli. So today in this video I want to discuss about chapter 4, which is further differentiation and integration. So subtopic that I want to explain is first derivative of inverse hyperbolic function, and another one is integrate inverse of trigonometric function. So yeah, I will explain using my slide that I create to make it easy for you guys to see clearly the solution for those questions. But before that, here are my course code BEE 11303 Engineering Mathematics 1. So this is subtopic that we want to discuss is first is derivative of inverse hyperbolic function, and another one is integrate of inverse trigonometric function. So this is our question for question 1. As you can see, this is a question for the derivative inverse of hyperbolic function. I will explain one by one. This is the question and we need to find the differentiation this function of 1 equal to tangent inverse square root x. So to make it easy for us to solve this question, we need to convert square root x to x power of 1 over 2, so that function change to y equal to tangent inverse in bracket x power of 1 over 2. So next, we can use the formula inverse hyperbolic function. As you can see, this is the formula for inverse hyperbolic function. If we want to differentiate function for this question, we just use this formula. So we want differentiate tangent inverse, so we get 1 over 1 minus x power of 2. So the value of x we can convert to x power of 1 over 2 according to our question. Now we move to the next step. To solve the question, we use the chain rule. So the formula for chain rule is dy over dx equal to dy over du multiplied by du over dx. But before we use the chain rule, we need to differentiate x power of 1 over 2. Because before this, we differentiate tangent inverse. So now we need to differentiate x power of 1 over 2 if we can look at the question. So we have to differentiate function. Now we continue using the chain rule. For this x power of 1 over 2, I change back to the original shape so that it looks in a proper condition in mathematics solution. So this is our second question. First, we have to use integration by part. What we need to do is, first we need to substitute the u. So u equal to sine inverse x, du equal to 1 over square root 1 minus x power of 2 dx, dv equal to dx, v equal to x. So this is our second question. First, we have to use integration by part. What we need to do is, first we need to substitute the u. So u equal to sine inverse x, du equal to 1 over square root 1 minus x power of 2 dx, dv equal to dx, v equal to x. So now we move to the next step. Like I said before this, we should use integration by part. So it is formula of integration by part. The integral of u dv is equal to uv minus the integral of v du will just be integral sine inverse of x dx. So this is what we're trying to find, and that's going to be uv, which is x sine inverse of x minus the integral of v du, which is the integral of x multiply 1 over square root 1 minus x power of 2. And we put this all together. So we can multiply this and get integral x over square root 1 minus x squared, and do not forget to put the dx. So if we can look for this part, we cannot solve it. So what we have to do is, we have to use u substitution again. Next, we use u substitution with that integral, and that can help us to solve this problem. Now, one thing about using u substitution with integration by part is that we are accustomed to using u, but u and v have already been used. So we're not actually going to use u and v, but we can use again in a different way. So u here is going to be 1 minus x power of 2 and du is negative 2x dx. So we looking to square out is the x in the numerator dx. So we can say that x dx equal to negative 1 over 2 du. So now my denominator is square root of u. So here the numerator as u power of negative 1 over 2. And we can simplify the solution, but I still have x sine inverse of x, then x minus the integral. But I have the minus from the negative 1 over 2. So it become positive 1 over 2 the integral of simply u power of 1 over 2 du, and we can integrate this part. So when we integrate this part, we can get 2 multiply u power of 1 over 2. So here I have x sine inverse x plus 1 over 2 multiply 2 u power of negative 1 over 2 plus c. So do not forget to put the constant after you integrate. So next step, we substitute back u equal to 1 minus x power of 2. In this part, we change u to 1 minus x power of 2. And this part, as you can see, 1 over 2 multiply 2 can cancel. So I simplify the solution and get square root 1 minus x power of 2. So here the final answer for this question is x sine inverse x plus square root 1 minus power of 2 plus c. So we have done to discuss these two questions. So I really hope that you guys can understand what I have explained. Before I end off this video, I want to say sorry if a few parts are not clear, but next time I'm trying to improve myself. So yeah, thanks for watching.